Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Strat-o-matic baseball. Card and dice makes everything nice. 1977 Boston Red Sox taking on the 1927 New York Yankees. Game 3, best of 7. The Yankees took the first 2 games of the series. I guess it was in New York. Yes, in New York. Game 3 is here at Fenway. Red Sox blew game 1, giving up 2 runs in the 8th, 2 runs in the 9th, losing 4-3. Game 2 was a much more easier victory for the Yankees as they took game 2 9-3. Yankees look to sweep, but in order to sweep, you must win game 3 here at Fenway. Joining us here at the Ballpark Sports Time Machine, our good friend, Mr. Utah Mike. Please check out and subscribe to that wonderful channel, Sports Time Machine. All righty. So, on the mound for the Boston Red Sox, we didn't go with a veteran. We went with a youngster in Game 3. Really a must-win. We went with Don Ossie, 6-2, 3.12 ERA in 13 starts. We went with Don Ossie. That's who we went with. And he's a right-handed hurler. For the Yankees trying to go up 3-0, Herb Pennock will be on the bump. Pennock was 19-8, 26 starts, 3 ERA. He actually had 3 saves. The starting lineup for the New York Yankees. Earl Combs will lead off and play center field. Koenig is at short. Babe Ruth bats third in right field. Lou Gehrig, the cleanup hitter, at first base. Musial in left field bats fifth. Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri at second base bats sixth. Pasquale is the DH batting seventh. Collins does the catching. He will bat eighth. At third base is Joe Dugan batting ninth. For the Boston Red Sox of 1977, down 2-0 in the series, Rick Burleson will lead off and play short. Carl Yastrzemski bats second in left field. Dwight Evans gets his first start against the left-handed hurling Pennock. He'll bat third, playing in right field. Jim Rice, the cleanup hitter, DH. Behind the plate, Carlton Fisk bats fifth. In center field, Freddie Lynn will bat sixth. Batting seventh at first base, George the Boomer Scott. Playing third base, batting eighth, Butch Hobson. Tommy Helms gets the start against the left-handed hurling Pennock. He'll bat ninth, play second base. All right, here we go. Again, I'm playing advanced with my own version of super advanced rules. When someone steals a base, I just go off the pitcher's hold and the catcher's throwing arm. I don't do any extra hold. And obviously off their ratings, their steal ratings. Okay. That's about it. That's about the closest thing we come to super advanced. Kurt Berglund has joined us at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel, Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. He also has membership. I'm a member. I enjoy it. He has a secondhand store that's pretty freaking cool. And of course, this baseball game is brought to you by none other than Lakeside Beef. Beef in a can is definitely no spam. It's yum, yum good. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, has joined us, along with Brian Hoxie. Hope all is well to one and all. All right, without a further ado, let's play some baseball. Don Ossie, right-handed hurler. Point of weakness check starts in the 6th. For Herb Pennock, point of weakness check starts in the 9th. Combs steps to the plate, left-handed batter. Ossie to Combs. And that's going to be a 2-4 left-handed batter. Right-handed pitcher, excuse me. So a 2 and a 4 is a walk. So Combs gets on with a walk. Not a good start here for the Red Sox. Combs is a B stealer. Ossie's hold rating is 0. And Fisk is a -3, so a B stealer. That's 1 through 10. He's not going anywhere. So Earl Combs is at first. Mark Koenig steps to the plate. He's a B bunter. So Koenig is a B bunter. He's going to swing the stick, though. He's going to swing the stick. Switch hitter batting lefty. That's going to go off the Aussie card. That's going to be a 5-9. A 5-9 is a fly ball out to left field. Yastrzemski makes the catch, 1 down. So there is 1 out. We didn't bunt in that situation. It's early. 1 out. Combs still at first. RJL Network has joined us. Our good friend Rob. Check out that wonderful channel and subscribe. He's in his 1972 American League and National League Championship Series using inside pitch, card, and dice. Makes everything nice. Woo! That's a lot to say, my friends. A lot to say. 1 out, 1 on for the Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, George Herman, Babe Ruth. Ossie has the sign from Fisk. The pitch to Ruth. It's going to go off the Ruth card. That is a 1-8. A 1-8 is a single to right field. Combs. All right, so Ruth gets a single. Combs is a 1 through 16 runner. Evans has a -5 arm. They're going to go station to station here. 1 out, 2 on. Ruth at first, Combs at second. Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse, steps to the plate. Gehrig has struggled. Red Sox fans hope he continues to struggle. Yankee fans hope he breaks out. Ossie nods his head. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to the left-hand batting Lou Gehrig. It's going to go off the Gehrig card. That's not going to be probably bueno. It's a 2-6. Oh, it's a double play ball. Hard hit ball to Tommy Helms. Helms flips to Burleson. Return throw to Scott. Side is retired. Let's just double check that. That's a 2-6 against a right-handed pitcher. That's Helms to Burleson to Scott. The pitcher's best friend, Lou Gehrig's struggles continue. So that's a 4-6-3. Just what Don Ossie wanted it to be. Ossie induces the double play ball off the bat of the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Michael Canistari's joined us. That is another oh no, he came as Michael Canistari. But check out his wonderful channel. Another replay guy, hooray. Lots of History Maker baseball on that channel. Lots of fun. Please check it out and subscribe. We go to the bottom of the first. Red Sox get lucky in a way. Not to give up anything in the top of the first. Due up for Boston, Burleson, Yastrzemski, and Evans. I just would like to notify Kirk Berglund. I picked the 1946 Red Sox against the Astros in your survey for your channel. All right, so Musial goes there. And Kurt Berglund with his What If World Series, which is, if you remember, and wonderful stuff Kurt does. He uses replay baseball, but it's an old version, and it looks really cool. It's almost like a basic version, I dare to say, but it's very interesting. So Herb Pennock on the mound to face Burleson, Yastrzemski, and Evans. Pennock, the lefty, against the Rooster, Rick Burleson. Burleson digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Collins sets the target. The pitch to the Rooster, will he crow? It's going to be a 4-6 off the pitcher's card, right-handed batter. 4-6, swing and a miss. Oh, man, Burleson was fooled badly. That is 1 out. Kurt Berglund says, nice. The voting is very close right now, Al. Either way, I'll enjoy whatever goes on there. And that is replay baseball, correct? Like a basic or an older version? I wish they still sold that. It seems pretty easy to understand. I mean, I play PC replay baseball. I would never roll dice for that game. There's way too many charts, and it's a very good game, mind you. I just like the PC doing all the heavy lifting for that. Carl Yastrzemski steps to the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup. Pennock to Yaz. Yastrzemski will hit off his card. That's a 3-8 left-handed pitcher. So a 3-8 single to center for Carl Yastrzemski. So Yastrzemski singles to center with 1 out. Way to go, Yaz. Replay classic, and it is more of a basic game, as Kirk Berglund says. Correct. It looks very cool. And there's nothing wrong with replay baseball. It's just I don't want to do all the extra rolling and chart lookups. I like the PC to do that. I understand the game, and it's well done. It's a lot of rolling. And sometimes when I play offline, I roll my own dice for PC replay baseball because I enjoy it. Try to think what it is and stuff, because I have printed the charts up. 1 out, 1 on for Dwight Evans. Evans gets the start over Carbo, as Carbo is a left-handed batter. Pennock will try to induce the double play ball off the bat of Evans. Here's the pitch to Dewey. Yastrzemski at first. It's going to go off the Evans card. That's a 3-8 left-handed pitcher. A 3-8 is a slow chopper to second. The only play is to first. Lazari to Gehrig, as that's a ground ball. See, Yastrzemski to second, but now there's 2 outs. 2 outs. Doug Hunt has joined us. How you doing, Doug? Hope all is well. Kurt had a really interesting World Series. He had the 27 Yankees against the 1968 Tigers. I'm not going to spoil it. It was a lot of fun. Again, if you're a member and you have not watched that, you should. All righty. Oh, I got this 1977 set from Kurt Berglund, his secondhand store, at a very reasonable price. I also picked up the 1990 APA set with Kurt Berglund at his secondhand store. So that's a nice benefit also. You don't have to be a member for that, though. All right. 1 out. Yastrzemski at first. No score. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Jim Ed Rice steps to the plate. Rice looking to do some damage against the lefty Pennock. Pennock kicks and deals to Rice. That is a 1-7 left-handed pitcher. 1-7 single with 2 outs. Yastrzemski will score. That's right. Yastrzemski went to second. I forgot to move him there. And that is a single, 2 stars, 1-0 Red Sox. To the joy of the Fenway faithful, Yastrzemski races around second. And on to home, Rice with a ribby. So it is 1-0 Boston. So that slow chopper, when they couldn't turn 2 and the only play went to first, puts Yastrzemski in scoring position. And with 2 outs, a Rice single scores him. 1-0 Boston. 2 outs. Rice at first. Carlton Fisk, the catcher, comes to the plate. Oh, Kurt Berglund says he's feeling better. We're very happy about that. Found the right doctor. That's what you have to do, Kurt. Sometimes they don't give you the right medicine or the right diagnosis. I think I said the word right, too. Speak of the English, Al. Very proud of you. The pitch to Pudge from Herb Pennock. Again. All right, cool. That's going to be off the Fisk card. Left-handed pitcher. 1-6. A 1-6. Well, it's not bueno for Fisk. Swing and a miss. So Pennock strikes out 2, but gives up a run. We go to the top of the second. 1-0 Boston. How does this setup look? Is the camera too far away? Because obviously the Strat cards, spit it out, Al. They're different than the APA cards. I can't really, when I zoom in, I can't get everything in. So I hope the setup is good. We go to the top of the second, 1-0 Boston. They're down 2-0 in the series. For the 27 Yankees, Musial, Lazeri, Pasquale. To face Don Ossie, he got that double play ball to get out of a jam. Oh no, Doug Hunt just got out of the hospital on Sunday. Hope all is well with you, Doug. Thank you for joining us. All right, so here's Bob Musial, right-hand batting left fielder. Ossie's ready to work. He kicks and fires to Musial. It's going to be off the Musial card, right-handed pitcher, and that's a 2-5. And a 2 and a 5 is a single to center. Not a good start for Ossie once again. So that's a single. Musial is an A stealer. We got to think about this. Jim Al, hope all is well. How you doing, Jim? All right, Musial's an A stealer, and it's going to be a -3, and that's 1 through 15. -3 is 1 through 12. You know I roll horrifically for steals. Tony Lazeri coming up. They're going to keep Musial at first, and they will hold on. Obviously, he's an A stealer, so they will hold him on. So that cuts down. He goes from a 1 through 15 to 1 through 14, advancing. God, do I want to steal? Do I want to steal? No, we're not going to steal because I roll horrifically for stealing. So they're holding Musial on. Scott's range will bump up to a, where's Scott over here? To a 3 because they're holding him on. They would hold on an A stealer in that situation. And Doug Hunt is doing better. We're very happy about that. No outs. The speedy Musial at first. Ossie to push him up Lazeri. It's going to be off the Lazeri card. That's a 112. 112 is a walk. Oh, boy. Ossie struggling here. Advancing to second is Musial. Ossie's going to need Metamucil soon. Ben Pasquale steps to the plate. He will not be bunting. He's the DH. He's a horrible bunter. No one's being held on here. No outs, 2 on. Yankees threatening to tie or take the lead. Ossie has a word with Fisk. Fisk back behind the plate. Pudge sets a target. The pitch to Pasquale. Ossie trying to pitch in a tough pitch there. That's a 4-5. Right-handed batter off the Ossie card. 4-5. Ground ball B to third, so they can't turn to. They'll get the middle runner. Advancing to third is Musial. Lazeri is out. Pasquale reaches on the fielder's choice, 5-4. And he's at first. So runners on the corners now, 1 out. 1-0 Boston of 77. That will bring up the number 8 batter, the catcher, Pat Collins. Ossie looking for that double play ball off the bat of Collins, just like he did to Lou Gehrig. Righty-righty matchup. Ossie nods his head. The pitch to Fisk's counterpart, Pat Collins. It's going to be off the Ossie pitching card. 4-6 right-handed batter. And a 4-6 fly ball left field B. I believe that will score the run. Yastrzemski will make the catch. And a fly ball B. Runner on third scores. We have a 1-1 baseball game. Musial races in from 90 feet out. There are 2 down. So Collins does his JOB, gets the sack, and the run batted in. We're knotted at 1, but there are 2 down now. So it is 1-1 thanks to the sac fly by Pat Collins. The walk definitely comes back to haunt Don Ossie. Also, the inability to turn two. 2 outs. Go ahead run at first. And Ben Pasquale. Joe Dugan, the third baseman, steps to the plate. Ossie to the right hand batting. Joe Dugan. It's going to go off the Ossie card. 5-8. So a right-handed batter. 5-8. Ground ball to second, and Tommy Helms. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Helms at second is a 4-range E8. That's a 3. That's not bueno if you're a Red Sox fan. 4 on a 3 is a single. Past the dive of Tommy Helms into right. Going first to third with 2 outs is Ben Pasquale. So Dugan keeps the inning alive with a single. First and third, 2 down. Top of the order, Earl Combs. He walked his first time up. Fisk goes out to have a word with the youngster Don Ossie. Red Sox trail in the best of 7 series. 2-0. Bullpen action for the Red Sox already. Combs, the lefty, awaits the Ossie offering. The pitch, homeward bound. Ossie trying to pitch him tough. 5-7, left-handed batter. 5-7, that is not bueno. It's going to knock in a run, possibly 2. 1 through 6 is a triple. It is a single, 2 stars. So runners on the corners again. A clutch 2-out single by Earl Combs. It's 2-1. 27 Yankees. Failure to turn the double play and a walk have really aided the 27 Yanks. Run batted in for Combs. He's now 1 for 1. Been on base twice. First time up, he walked. So 2-1 Yankees. That was a short-lived lead for the 77 Red Sox. Fans getting anxious here in Fenway. 2-1 New York. Stepping to the plate, switch hitting shortstop, Mark Koenig. Koenig will bat lefty. Flew out to Yastrzemski. Ossie trying to keep it a 1-run deficit. Here's the pitch to Mark Koenig. It's off the Ossie card, left-handed stick, 5-7, and a 5-7. Oh my God, a 5-8. Thank God. Thank God. It's a 5-8, not a 5-7. Woo. Almost foobarred that. 5-8 ground. Oh, God. Tommy Helms at second. We need a high roll here. No, we don't get the high roll. Tommy Helms again dives, misses the ball. First and third, 3-1. So Koenig singles. It's a conga line to third base with 2 outs. Didn't matter who was playing second then. We don't have a 1 range. I think Doyle's a 2 range. So Helms is well, again, that one wouldn't have mattered. So Dugan scores. It's now 3-1 Yankees. Koenig gets a run batted in. First and third still with 2 outs. Al, Red Sox fan, is really learning how to erase properly now. As it is 3-1. I think I said 3-0. Let's not shortchange our beloved 77 Red Sox. Doesn't get any easier. Here comes George Herman, Babe Ruth. He singled his first time up. Put that like that. The pitch to the Bambino from Don Ossie. 3-8. Oh, boy. 3-8. Swing and a miss. Oh, Ruth was trying to jack it out of the ballpark, but that is out number 3. First strikeout for Ossie. He did give up 3 runs. He's possibly, if he gives up, he could hit point of weakness 4 runs batted in 5 in 1 inning, 6 in 2. So if he gives up another 3 runs in the top of the third, he will hit point of weakness. We go to the bottom of the second. Much joy. in that 27 Yanks dugout. They're up 3-1 now. Can the Red Sox come back? So the Yankees up 2. Ossie struggling. Paxton, who pitched brilliantly in game 2 out of the pen, is back up in the pen. Mike Paxton. Herb Pennock now with a 2-run lead. Bottom of the second, it'll be Lynn, Scott, and Hobson for our beloved 1977 Boston Red Sox. Lefty-lefty matchup. Pennock to Lynn. 4s across the board. It is a 4-8, and that is a single in the lefty-lefty matchup. So Freddie Lynn singles to center. Lynn's at first, no outs. Red Sox trying to get something going. Robert Bryant, how you doing? How you feeling, my friend? How goes the treatments? Hope all is well. Our good friend Robert Bryant. Many good thoughts and prayers go out to you and Kurt Berglund and Doug Hunt and anyone else who's not feeling well. Here comes the boomer. He homered in game 1. Pennock to Scott. They are not holding Freddie Lynn is a D stealer. They're not holding him on. The pitch homeward bound to Scott. It's going to be off the Scott card, and that is a 3-6 left-handed pitcher. 3-6. Hard hit ball to short. Koenig to Lazzeri on to Gehrig. That is a ground ball, a double play to the shock and chagrin of the Fenway faithful. 6-4-3, 2 outs, bases empty. Soul crushing, as our good friend Kurt Berglund would say. So 2 outs, bases empty. Scott hit it on the screws, but right at Koenig, on to Lazzeri, on to Gehrig. That will bring up Butch Hobson, the third baseman, the number 8 batter in this 77 Red Sox order. Pennock has the sign from Collins. The pitch to Butch Hobson. It is a 2-7. Left-handed pitcher, 2-7, single 1 through 15. 14. It is a single. That double play killed the 77 Red Sox. Single into left. Past the dive of Koenig. Couldn't get to that one. Inning stays alive for the statue, Tommy Helms. Helms will field the ball well if it's hit within a certain distance at second. Other than that, he will miss everything. Here's Tommy Helms. He got the start over Denny Doyle. Doyle, a left-handed batter. Tommy, come on, Tommy. Tommy ready to swing the stick. Pennock looks in, takes a breath, deals to Tommy Helms. It is a 1-7 to Tommy Helms. 1-7. 1 through 10. Chance of a single. It is a single for Tommy Helms to center. So Tommy Helms is in there for his bat. Singles, that double play really hurting the 77 Red Sox now. Hobson to second with 2 down. Helms at first, top of the order. The Rooster, Rick Burleson, looking to crow. Robert Bryant says 2 more weeks. He said, thought your hats was a mouse. No. Yankees, Red Sox. No mouse. No mouse. Here's Rick Burleson. Burleson struck out against Pennock. Collins goes out to have a word with Herb. Now back behind the plate, squats down, smacks the mitt a few times, sets the target. The pitch to the Rooster. Pennock looking to make a tough pitch here. It's going to be off the Pennock card. That's a 6-5 right-handed batter. 6-5 ground ball to short. Koenig is a 2 range, but an E60. It's a 7. He's going to make the play. We needed to get to that 8. It definitely would have probably booted the ball. Pennock is bailed out by a backhanded play by Herb. Pennock fires to first, scooped out of the dirt by Gehrig. The side is retired. Oh, wow. Again, he's a 2 range E60. We rolled a 7. Ground ball B. We'll just say he goes to first with it. Burleson is done. Burleson is done, and so are the Red Sox in the bottom of the second. They threaten but do not score. The double play ball really, the hard hit ball by Scott that turned into the 6-4-3 double play really helped out Pennock and the Yankees there. Top of 3, 3-1, 27 Yankees. Red Sox fail to score. Due up for New York, Gehrig, Musil, Lazzeri. Double plays will crush your soul, as Kirk Berglund knows. Ozzie has to throw up a goose egg here. The youngster has struggled. Gehrig struggled. Red Sox fans hope that Gehrig's struggles continue. The pitch to the Iron Horse, left-hand batting, Lou Gehrig from the right-hand hurling, Don Ozzie. It's going to be off the Gehrig card, right-handed pitcher, 2-9. A 2-9 is a swing and a miss. Ozzie strikes out Ruth to end the second, the top of the second, and now he starts off with a strikeout in the bottom of the third with Gehrig. Something to tell your grandkids about. 1 out. Bob Musil singled and scored. He's 1 for 1. Here's the pitch to the right-handed Bob Musil. Ozzie tossing pretty tough here. That's a 5-5 right-handed batter and a 5-5 fly ball to Freddie Lynn in center. Lynn makes the catch. There are 2 away. Ozzie looking for a quick inning. He'll face Tony, push him up Lazzeri. Lazzeri walked and was forced out at second. Ozzie rocks and deals to Lazzeri. It's going to be off the Ozzie card. 6-7 right-handed batter. 6-7 possible single 1 through 12. It is a single to center. Actually, we'll call it a single to left because he would have lined out to third, just past the dive of Butch Hobson. So Lazzeri keeps hope alive for the Yankees with a 2-out single. Ben Pasquale scored. He reached on a fielder's choice when the Red Sox failed to turn 2 in that 3-run uprising in the top of the second. He is a DH. Steps into the right-hander's batter's box. 2 outs. Lazzeri at first. Lazzeri's an A's stealer with 2 outs. He's running as 1 through 16. We'll hold him on. It'll be -1, 1 through 15. Lazzeri's an A stealer, -2. Lazzeri's going. He's going 1 through 12. He's safe. He is safe. It's a 9. No throwing area. So Lazzeri steals second. He's now in scoring position with 2 outs. Pasquale steps back in the batter's box. Ozzie has to concentrate here. The pitch to Ben Pasquale. Ozzie working hard for his money. It's a 6-5 right-handed batter. 6-5. Oh, Lord. Lord is not buying Don Ozzie a Mercedes-Benz, that's for sure. It's going to be a 4-1 game. It's either a triple to the triangle or a double to left center off the monster. It is a triple to the triangle. So Ben Pasquale on the 6-5 right-handed stick. So you have a 6-5 triple 1 through 8. We roll to 5. Ozzie is being roughed up after getting the first 2 outs. Lazzeri single steals second, scores easily on the triple by the DH Ben Pasquale. 4-1 Yankees. And that could be it for Mr. Don Ozzie. Let's see if we can get him through this inning, though. Not good. Not good at all. Paxton continues to warm. He pitched brilliantly in that second game out of the pen. We thought about starting him, too, in the second game, but we didn't. All right, here comes Pat Collins, the catcher. Collins has a sac fly for a ribby. There are 2 outs. Pasquale at third. The pitch homeward bound to Collins. Snake eyes across the board. It's a 1-2. How do you do? Right-handed pitcher. 1-2. 2-hopper to short. Burleson up with it. Throws to Scott. The side is retired, but the Yankees tack another one up. A clutch 2-out triple by Pasquale after the 2-out single by Lazarian. Stolen base keeps the inning alive for the 27 Yanks. (4-1) New York. Due up for the 77 Red Sox. Yastrzemski, Evans, Rice. If anyone gets on, Carlton Fisk. Frank Rosnack has joined us. How you doing, my friend? As Frank says regarding Don Ossie, is this why he got traded, a.k.a. exiled to California? Yes. Yes. He couldn't beat the 27 Yankees. I like it, Frank. I like it. Okay. That's an ouch. We did get a stolen base, though. I know. I love the 27 Yankees. I really do. I like the 77 Red Sox better, but we did roll successfully for a stolen base, so that kind of makes me feel good. I don't want to ruin it, but RJL, I thought I was rolling his dreaded 20-sided die. I'm not going to ruin his game, but it was pretty funny. That's all I'll say. It was like one of my field goal kickers kicking in any football game. All right, so Pennock now with a 3-run lead. I think we'll put this here. Yastrzemski singled and scored on the Rice single. That came back in the first. Here's the pitch from Pennock to Yaz. Lefty-lefty matchup. It'll go off the Yastrzemski card, and that is a 3-9. Left-handed pitcher, 3-9. That's going to be a hard hit ball to second. Lazari has it. Flips to Gehrig, 1 down. So that was a 3-9 ground ball A to second. Scoring at home 4-3. Our good friend Robert, RJL Network, please check out and subscribe to that channel. No, you didn't ruin it. I roll D20s like you kick field goals. I know, Robert. I watch your games. I was setting this game up, right, Robert? I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, there's no way he's gonna roll that. And he did, and you roll. And I went, yep, he did. If you're a betting man and you said he would steal the base, you lost money, even though the odds were tremendously in your favor. The 20-sided die usually always wins. You might flirt with success once in a while with this dreaded 20-sided die, but in the end, they are like the house. They win. All right, 1 out for Evans. Evans 0 for 1. He grounded to second. The pitch to Dewey. Evans will be off the Evans card versus a left-handed pitcher. 3-8. A 3-8 chopper to second. Lazari's a busy beaver. Once again, he tosses to Gehrig. Second time Evans is grounded to Lazari, and there are 2 outs. Base is empty for Jim Ed Rice. He's knocked in the only run for the Red Sox in the first with a 2-out single. Pennock is ready. Collins sets the target. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice. It'll be off the Pennock card. Right-handed batter. 6-9. 6-9. Ball hit to short. Koenig backhands. Fires to Gehrig. 3 ground balls. 3 outs. The Red Sox are retired. 1-2-3 in the bottom of the third. We go to the top of the fourth. 4-1. 1927 Yankees over the 77 Red Sox. So the fourth here. Due up for the Yankees, Dugan in the top of the order, Combs and Koenig. Thinking about, I got to break out the pine tar. It's over there somewhere. I have so much stuff buried. Got to play a few games offline to get my. I can remember it pretty well. It's just the error thing I'd have to do over in my mind. Play a few games, but I want to get some. I'm also thinking about. I want to get some Sandy Koufax back on this channel. Card and dice. I mean, we could do it replay baseball style too. And we have Koufax in History Maker Baseball. We have Koufax for Strat-o-matic. I have Koufax for APA in the All-Star set for the teams that goes up to 79. I might pick up APA 1966 World Series. Koufax's last year where he was phenomenal. And you get just the two teams. You get the Orioles and the Dodgers. I might pick that up. Or if I can pick up a 66 season real cheap on eBay, I might do that. I've been getting real lucky on eBay. I picked up 1973 and 1989 for a combined $60. So 2 seasons, $30 each. I was very happy with that. And again, I'm not looking to play advanced APA. If you're looking to play advanced APA, I don't recommend buying stuff off eBay because it doesn't have the advanced numbers, I guess. But there is an app online where you can look at all the cards. I guess you could write them on there. All right, we're going to give Ossie another inning. He needs to put up a goose egg. He put up the goose egg in the first, then 3 in the second, 1 in the third. He's going to face Dugan, top of the order, Combs and Koenig. Here's the pitch to Joe Dugan. Dugan has singled and scored. He's 1 for 1. It's going to go off the Ossie card, right-handed batter. And that's a 6-12. 6-12, fly ball, left field, Yastrzemski. Yaz is a 1E0 with a -2 arm. So that's a 4. Yastrzemski will make the catch. We'll just triple check. 4. Yastrzemski going back a bit, reaches up, makes the grab, 1 out. So good range by Yastrzemski. Red Sox needed that. There's 1 out in the top of the 4th. 4-1. 27 Yanks. Cutter Historicals join us. Please check out that wonderful channel and subscribe. He had some really fun golf I listened to before I went to bed last night. And he also does, he does the birthday things, like little birthday videos for athletes. And that's a lot of fun too. That's Cutter Historical. Our good friend Jeff. So with 1 out top of the order, Earl Combs. Combs is 1 for 1. He singled, knocked in a run. First at bat, he walked. Ossie to Earl Combs from the left-handed batter's box. That is a 4-8. So it's going to be off the Ossie card. 4-8. Fly ball right field. Evans going back a bit towards the line. Reaches out and makes the catch. It was starting to drift away from Evans. 2 fly balls, 2 outs. But this is where Ossie got in trouble in the prior inning. The Yankees did 2-out damage, knocking in a run. Lazzeri single, and then a Pasquale triple. Lazzeri did steal second prior to the triple. Here's Mark Koenig. Koenig is 1 for 2. He has an RBI single. He's flown out to left. Switch hitter batting lefty. Ossie has the sign from Fisk. He kicks and deals to Mark Koenig. It'll be off the Ossie card. Left-handed batter. 5-11, and a 5-11 is a ground ball to first, and George the Boomer Scott. Scott at first base is a 2 range with an E25. That's a 20. Scott should make that play on the 20. In fact, I'm very confident that is an out. And on the 20, Scott has it. Waves off Ossie, takes it to the bag himself. 1, 2, 3. Go the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 4th here at Fenway. The 27 Yankees 4, the 77 Red Sox 1. The boys of Boston have to get their bats going. So Ossie settles in. He had a bit of the nerves for Don Ossie, but you can't have nerves in these big games. Yankees lead the best-of-7 series 2-0. Red Sox blew the first game, giving up 2 runs in the 8th, 2 runs in the 9th. I believe it was Lazzeri with the walk-off hit. I'm almost positive. Bill Campbell blew that game. For the Red Sox, it's going to be Fisk, Lynn, and Scott to face Herb Pennock. All right, Carlton Fisk is up. Pudge is 0 for 1. He struck out. Pennock has struck out 2. Pennock is ready. He rocks and deals to Fisk. It's going to be off the Fisk card. Left-handed pitcher. And that's a 1-3. A 1-3. Oh, ouch. That hurts. He got hit by a pitch. Red Sox will take it. I don't think Pennock wanted to do that. That's a breaking ball that got away from him. Fisk didn't move. So no outs. Fisk at first, smiling. Freddie Lynn is 1 for 1 with a single. He was forced out at, he was out at second with that 4-6-3 double play in the bottom of the second. And then the Red Sox single. That double play killed him. They had 3 hits in the inning and no runs. The pitch to Lynn from Pennock. It's going to go off the Freddie Lynn card. That's a 2-12. A 2-12, and he's hit by a pitch. Holy cow. And this time, Lynn is not amused by that. That was a fastball. Pennock, what's he doing here? A 3-run lead's not a 10-run lead. He's picking off Boston batters one after another. No outs, 2 on. Collins goes out to have a word with Herb Pennock. And here comes George the Boomer Scott. Scott glares out at Pennock and says, I will pile drive you on that mound if you hit me. Rough words from a rough man named Boomer. If Scott goes yard, we're tied at 4. Pennock a bit nervous, sweating gravy. The pitch to Scott. Pennock looking to make a tough pitch here. It's going to be off the Pennock card, right-handed batter. It's a 6-9. And here's the God for nothing. Fudge. That's not what Red Sox fans are saying, though. It is a double play ball. 6-4-3. Again, the Boomer bangs into the 6-4-3 double play. A hard one hopper to Koenig. Koenig blows a kiss to Scott as he flips to Lazzeri, who then blows another kiss to Scott. Lazzeri on to Gehrig, 2 down, advancing to third is Carlton Fisk. So that is an ouch. 2 outs. Another double play ball. Hit off the bat of George the Boomer Scott. 2 outs. Pennock smiling at Scott, saying, pile drive this. And he followed it with some other words I can't say. Here's Butch Hobson. Hobson singled. He's 1 for 1. Runner at third is Fisk. Red Sox trying to erase a 3-run deficit. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. The pitch to Hobson from Herb Pennock. It's going to go off the Hobson card, left-handed pitcher. That is a 2-7. And a 2 and a 7. 1 through 15. It's a 4-2 game. Single! Yes! So Butch Hobson is 2 for 2 as he singles up the middle past the dive of Mark Koenig. Again, the double play ball hurts the Red Sox a lot. But they do get 1 run back as Fisk crosses the plate. And it's now 4-2 New York. Mike Paxton continues to warm the Red Sox bullpen. Pitched brilliantly in Game 2. Out of the pen. Tommy Helms is 1 for 1. 2 outs. Hobson at first. They're not holding him on. And with 2 outs, he'll be a +2 runner. So 1 through 14. Tommy Helms looking to find a gap. Pennock to Helms. Helms! They'll go off the Helms card, left-handed pitcher. That's a 2-6. A 2-6. Fly ball deep to center, racing back towards the triangle, reaching up and making the catch is Earl Combs. The Red Sox plate 1, but no more. The double play ball, once again off the bat of George the Boomer Scott, aids the Yankees, helping them get through the bottom of the 4th with only giving up 1 run. We go to the top of the 5th, 5-2 New York. Due up for the 27 Yankees, Ruth, Gehrig, Musil. Murderer's Row. If anyone gets on, Tony, push him up Lazzeri. 4-2. Cutter Historical with a hockey update says, yes! Jake McCabe, with an OT goal for the Leafs. So the Leafs win. Top of 5. Here at Fenway, Yankees lead the best-of-7 series 2-0. Red Sox blew the first game. Yankees beat them handily in the second. Don Ossie, can he put up another goose egg? Can we get him through 6 and get to Mike Paxton? We shall see. George Herman, Babe Ruth has singled and struck out. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to the Bambino, the Sultan Swat from Don Ossie. It's going to be off the Ossie card. And he's a left-handed batter, so that's a 6-7. 6-7 single to center. Ruth is now 2 for 3, another single. So Ruth at first. He's a C stealer. We choose not to hold him on. Cleve Baseball Fan 879 has joined us. Our good friend Tim says, Austin Matthews, 65th goal tonight. I think that's 5 straight he's scored in. Also, Minnesota, I believe, can be eliminated tonight with a Vegas win. We have some hockey talk going on in the chat. I love it. I love it. Here's Lou Gehrig. Gehrig has banged into a double play and struck out. Ossie looking for the double play ball once again off the bat of the Iron Horse. Pitch homeward bound to Lou Gehrig. We'll go off the Ossie card. Left-handed batter. It's a 5-5. Does Gehrig stay alive? 5-5. Swing and a miss. Gehrig 0 for 3. His struggles continue in this series. 1 out, 1 on. The Bambino at first. Bob Musil steps to the plate. Musil scored. He's singled. He's flown out to center. He's 1 for 2. Ossie's determined. He's determined. Fisk wiggles the fingers. Ossie shakes him off. Ossie shakes him off again. Fisk seems frustrated. He puts up the target. The pitch to Bob Musil. Righty-righty matchup. That is a 6-7 right-handed batter off the Ossie card. 6-7, 1 through 12 is a single. It's a single, and you can see the frustration. Ossie came fastball. I think Fisk wanted the breaking pitch, so that is a single to center. Stopping at second is George Herman, Babe Ruth. Musil's now 2 for 3. His 2 hits are a single. Still 1 out. Fisk goes out to the mound. He does not look happy. And he is really laying into Don Ossie. I believe the verbiage out of his mouth is, I wiggle my effing fingers, you pitch what I say. You bleepity bleep. All right. That will bring up Tony, push him up Lazzeri. Lazzeri's 1 for 1. He singled, stole the base, and walked. 1 out, 2 on. The pitch to Lazzeri. It's going to go off the Ossie card. That's a 5-11 right-handed batter. 5-11 ground ball to first. And Scott is a 2E25. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's going to go to his error check. Not bueno. He's an E25. So let's find the E25. And that's god-awful. He needs a miracle. In fact, there are no miracles. It's a freaking error. It's either going to be a 2-base error or a single-base error. So a 2 or a 3 is a 2-base error. Again, he is an E25. An E25 or more, 2-3, 2-base error. 4 through 12, 1-base error. It's an 11, so the bases are juiced. Should have been an out, possibly a double play ball. Scott boots it. So we have the bases loaded now on the E3. Lazzeri's been on base all 3 times. Musil to second. Ruth to third. 1 out, bases juiced. Ben Pasquale coming to the plate, and that is it. I don't think we stick with Mr. Ossie anymore. Red Sox need the double play ball in the worst way. Or the strikeouts. I keep my... I love these little plastic bags. You can get them by the gazillion, and they're really, really cheap, and they work well for Strat-o-matic cards. Stanley, 399. Campbell blew the save in game 1. We're going to go with Mike Paxton. Paxton pitched well in game 2. The game was already lost, but he pitched very well. I think he struck out 7 or 8 Yankees. 10-5, 12 starts. No save, struck out 58, walked 25. ERA 3.83. Maybe we go with Soup. It's a big moment here. Campbell can go 3 innings. We're going with Campbell. He needs redemption. We're going with Campbell. Here comes Soup. Bases juiced, 1 out. Red Sox send Ossie to the pen thanks to the Yankees. Was not aided by that error by Scott, though. So Ossie is done. We're going to put you over here, Mr. Don Ossie. Bill Campbell coming in. So Don Ossie pitched 4 1/3 innings. He's given up 4 runs, and he's responsible for all 3 runners on base. Soup's coming in. He can go 3 innings. The 3rd inning, out of relief, will be the point of weakness check. He blew game 1. The save in game 1, he took the loss, as Lazeri had the walk-off hit. His hold is a 0. He's a 1E10. All right, big moment, big moment. Red Sox will try to play for 2 here. Campbell to Ben Pasquale. It's going to go off the Pasquale card. As Ben Pasquale looking to grip and rip on the first pitch. That's a 1-4, 1-4. Ground ball back to the pitcher, fudge knocker. Well, there's no way a ground ball to the pitcher, the guy at third scoring. Let's just read what this says. If no runners are forced, runners hold. If 1 or more runners are forced. Okay, so we only get to play at the plate. So the ball gets hit back on the ground ball B. So that's a 1-4. The worst place that Pasquale could hit it. 1-4 ground ball B back to the pitcher. He throws to Fisk for the force out. There are 2 down. Yeah, there's no way the guy scores from there. There's no way. Let me read this again. If 1 or more runners are forced, runner at first is out. Batter is safe. Disregard. Yeah, so that's I'm playing it where he threw home and there's 2 outs, bases still juiced. And I would do that for both teams because it just makes sense to me. Now, had he hit it to third, I'd let the run score or any place else because we were playing for 2. But not back at the pitcher. All right, so Pasquale is out 1-2. Oh, no, Pasquale reaches, on the fielder's choice. My faux pas, 1-2. Fielder's choice, 1-2. Ruth is out. Musial to third. Lazeri to second, and Pasquale is at first, but there's 2 down now. 2 down. Woo. To me, that's fair. Any place else you hit the ball unless it's in front of the catcher, too. Well, the catcher, I mean, that one could be away from the plate, so he has to chase it. The run might score. Here comes Pat Collins with 2 outs. Campbell to Collins. Collins 1 for 2. Collins is 0 for 1 with a sac fly and a ribby, excuse me. He's trying to knock in a run with 2 outs, bases juiced. That's a 1-8. 1-8, and Pat Collins does it again. Right-handed pitcher, 1-8, single to center. No, single to left. They're not going to run on Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski has a -2 arm. We'll see. We'll see. Dugan's coming up next. So that's a single. Musil scores. That makes it 5-1. Lazzeri is a 14. +2 with 2 outs. That's a 16. -2 is a 14. They're sending Tony push him up Lazzeri. Yastrzemski throwing, and he's got him. No, he doesn't got him. What am I saying? He's safe. It's a 7. It had to be higher than a 14. So 2 runs are knocked in. That makes it 6-1. Campbell cannot stop the inherited runners from scoring. Pasquale stopped at second, so it's first and second. Pat Collins knocks in 2 with that single. So that's 2 batted in. 6-1 Yankees. Joe Dugan steps to the plate. The pitch to Dugan off the Campbell card. Right-handed batter. That's a 4-8. And Jesus Christ. 4-8 is a walk. Could have been worse. Base is juiced again. Pasquale to third. Collins to second. The free pass, Joe Dugan to first. Base is juiced again. 6-1 Yankees. Campbell frustrated. Fisk comes out to the mound. Now Campbell will have to face Earl Combs, left-hand batting center fielder. Mike Paxton works quickly in the Red Sox bullpen. We should have. So he came in with 1 out. It's right here. Oh, boy. The pitch to Earl Combs from Bill Soup Campbell. He's pitching like Vichy Soir, cold fish soup. That is a 6-3. Fly ball to left field. Yastrzemski. That's an 11. Come on, Yaz, make the catch. Please make the catch. An 11 goes to an error check. Yastrzemski is an E0. Two through 12 is an out. Well, I mean, you can't roll anything but a 2 through 12. It's academic. Yastrzemski makes the catch. The side is retired, but the Yankees plate 2 more runs. They now lead 6-1. All the runs are charged to Don Ossie. And they're not all earned, but we're just going to not figure that out right now. So Ossie gives up 6 runs. Red Sox down by 5. Yankees looking to go up 3-0. Fenway Park is not happy. Bill Soup Campbell does not do his job, though Ossie in the infield didn't help out the Red Sox. So they plate 2 in the top of the 5th. We have a 6-1 ball game due up for the Red Sox. Top of the order, Burleson, Yastrzemski, and Evans. against Herb Pennock. Pennock with a big smile on his face. The Rooster hopes to crow. Red Sox need base runners. Here's the pitch to Rick Burleson. A lefty-righty matchup. That's a 1-5 off the Burleson card. Left-handed pitcher. 1-5 is a single to center. So Burleson reaches for the first time. Red Sox have had base runners, but then they banged into double plays. 6-1 New York. Here's Yastrzemski. Yaz is 1 for 2. He scored the only Red Sox run. I'm sorry, the first Red Sox run. The pitch to Yaz. It'll go off the Yastrzemski card. Left-handed pitcher, 2-6. 2-6. It's going to be a deep fly ball to right. Ruth makes the catch. Retreating to first is Burleson. So there's one out. 6-2 ball game. My faux pas. That will bring up Dwight Evans. He's grounded to second twice. Will he hit it to Lazzeri for a third time? Here's the pitch to Dewey. From Pennock. It's going to go off the Evans card. Left-handed pitcher. 3-3. What will it be? A 3-3 ground ball to the pitcher. Pennock. Pennock pivots. Throws to second. Relay throw not in time. So Burleson is out. Evans reaches on the fielder's choice. 1-6. Evans now at first with 2 outs. For Jim Ed Rice, Rice is 1 for 2. He singled in a run back in the first. Rice trying to cut it in half. Actually, it would be more than half. It would be 6-4. Here's the pitcher, Jim Ed Rice. Off the Pennock card, right-handed batter, 6-5. A 6-5 ground ball to short. Stay away from the range play. Koenig will make the error. That's a leaner. We re-roll. That's a 19. Son of a gun. 19. To the shortstop. Koenig is a 2. Koenig gobbles that hard hit ball up like a kid with candy. Throws to Gehrig. The side is retired. Rice again grounds to Koenig. We go to the top of the 6. 6-2. The 27 Yankees over the 77 Red Sox. Due up for the Yankees. Koenig, Ruth, Gehrig. If anyone gets on, Musial. This Yankee pitching has been pretty darn good. Red Sox have had opportunities. 2 double play balls off the bat of George the Boomer Scott. Crushed those opportunities and hopes. So Bill Soup Campbell for his second inning of relief. Paxton is ready in the pen. So is Bob Stanley. The pitch to Mark Koenig. Switch hitter batting lefty from Bill Soup Campbell. 1-6. Right-handed pitcher. 1-6. 1-3. It's a homer. It's a deep fly ball to right field. Evans racing back, leaping up, makes the catch, bangs in to the short wall in right, robbing Koenig of a home run. 1 down. Fenway faithful have hope. The Bambino, Babe Ruth, steps to the plate. 2 for 3. 2 singles and a strikeout. The pitch of the Sultan of Swat. From Bill Soup Campbell, righty-lefty matchup. 1-8 off the Ruth card, right-handed pitcher. 1-8 single to center. Ruth now 3 for 4. All 3 hit singles. Lou Gehrig, boy, he has had one of the worst series you could ever have. Today, he struck out twice and grounded into a double play. Not much at all from Lou Gehrig, if anything. in these first 3 games of this best of 7. The pitch to the Iron Horse. They're not holding Ruth on. It's going to be off the Garrett card, 2-3. Right-handed pitcher, 2-3. And I like to play the split here. I know it says ground ball C, but I like to play that little split here. 1-6, Garrett gets a hit. And his frustration continues. That is a line out hard to Tommy Helms. He hits it on the screws. Quickly getting back to first is Ruth, 1 down. Garrett just shaking his head. He doesn't know what to do to buy a hit. Actually, 2 down, excuse me. Here's Bob Musel. Musel is 2 for 3, 2 singles, scored twice, and flown to Lynn in center. Campbell ready. The pitch homeward bound to the right-hand batting Bob Musel. Righty-righty matchup. It is a 3-7 right-handed pitcher off the Musel card. 3-7, 1-9's a single. It's a line shot. Hops in with a step and a dive. 2 fabulous plays on 2 lineouts. Campbell survives the 1-out single. Ruth stranded at first. We go to the bottom of the 6. 6-2, 27 Yankees. Campbell's not really fooling anybody. Due up for the 77 Red Sox, Fisk, Lynn, Scott. If anyone gets on, Butch Hobson. Something about card and dice, writing out the lineup. It's very relaxing. Like after this, I'll probably play a couple of Action PC baseball games and go to bed. Playing my 70. The Mets are only 1 game out behind the Pirates in my 70 replay. And the Red Sox are 7 back in 70 of the Orioles. But the Orioles are playing Oakland. Hopefully Oakland can win some games from them. Here's Herb Pennock. Really enjoying my 1970 replay with Action PC baseball. Looking forward to the new football game, which I purchased from them. Want to see what improvements they made with the chalkboard. And Robert Bryant says, Tim, did you see the eclipse? You're not supposed to look at the eclipse, people. It got cloudy. Did Canada come out of their national state of emergency? Here's the pitch from Pennock to Fisk. Fisk was hit by a pitch and struck out. Fisk has scored a run. And that is a 6-4 right-handed batter. A 6-4 is a ground ball to short. That's a 1. Unbelievable. Ground ball to short, 1. But that's going to be a single. Koenig cannot get to that. As a 1-2 are hits. Diving attempt by Koenig. Fisk is on. Red Sox need base runners. And Fisk has obliged. So Fisk on at first. They're not going to hold him on. He's a C-stealer. And he's not going anywhere. Fred Lynn steps to the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup. Lynn has singled and was hit by a pitch, so he's 1 for 1. Pennock to Lynn. Runner at first, no outs. It'll be off the Lynn card. That's a 3-5. 3-5. Freddie Lynn's going to get a hit here. Most likely a double. He needs a 1 for a triple. It is a 6, so that is a double. We're going to stop, and that would be to center. Ooh. Maybe we score him. +3. Combs has a horrible arm. Fisk, base running, is a 13. It'd be 1-16. Scott coming up. They're going to hold him. They're going to hold him. Down 4. With my luck, I roll a 17. Here comes George the Boomer Scott. Scott has banged into 2 6-4-3 double plays. Pennock on the ropes here a little bit. Red Sox looking to land some power punches. At least drop Pennock or knock him out. At best. Collins goes out to have a word with Pennock. Gehrig and Lazzeri on the mound with him. Just off the mound is Koenig and the third baseman Dugan. Players back to their position. Collins behind the plate. Sets a target. The pitch to Scott. Scott looking to grip and rip. Get some revenge for 2 double play balls. Scott, it's going to go off the Pennock card, though. Right-handed batter, 6-7. 6-7, ground ball, second base, X, second and third. They're playing for the out. Lazzeri is a 2E26. It's a 20. Unfreaking believable. So ground ball A. If no runners are forced, runners hold. So a hard hit ball to second. It was a line shot. Lazzeri knocks it down. Throws to first, 1 out. Still second and third. So the runners hold on the hard hit ball. Scott has hit the ball hard 3 times. Absolutely nothing to show for it, but OUTS, outs. That will bring up Butch Hobson. Hobson is 2 for 2, 2 singles and a ribby. So there's 1 out, 2 on. The runner at second for the Red Sox is Freddie Lynn. The runner at third is Fisk. Pennock to Hobson. Can Hobson go 3 for 3? It'll be off the Hobson card against a left-handed pitcher. That is a 2-4. And a 2-4 is a hard hit ball to third. Ground ball A. Again, no one scores. The throw from Dugan to Gehrig. 2 away. Maybe we should have waived Carlton Fisk. As Bob B says, Yukon Huskies, I assume the men won the national title, Bobby B. How you doing, Bob? Tommy Helms steps to the plate. Can Helms come through with a 2-out hit? Pennock looking to piss out of this match. What? Pitch out of this mess, Al, not piss out of this match. The pitch to Tommy Helms. It'll go off the Helms card. Left-handed pitcher, 2-8. And it's a chopper to the mound. Pennock blows a kiss to Tommy Helms, tells him to F off, throws to Gehrig. Unbelievable. Pennock and the Yankees pitch out of that godforsaken poop, if you're a Yankees fan. 1-3. So after a single by Fisk, a double by Lynn, we chose not to waive Fisk with no outs. We get the ground ball to Scott, a hard hit ball to second. It was a line shot. Lazzeri knocks it down. No one scores. He throws to first. Then we get a hard one hopper to third. Dugan snares it. No one scores. He throws to Gehrig. And now a chopper to the mound. Pennock has it, calmly blows a kiss to Helms, tosses to Gehrig. Side is retired. Oh, Bob B says up by 6 points at halftime. Yeah, it's too soon, right? Oh, yeah, way too soon for me. Thank you for the update, Bob. So they're playing Purdue, correct? The frustration at the plate continues for George the Boomer Scott and the Red Sox. We go to the top of the 7th, 6-2 Yankees. For the 27 Bronx Bombers, Lazzeri, Pasquale, and Collins to face in his last inning, most likely, Bill Soup Campbell. Campbell, point of weakness check, 3rd inning of relief. 6-2, 27 Yankees. They lead the series 2-0. Here's Tony push-him-up Lazzeri. The pitch to push-him-up Lazzeri from Bill Soup Campbell. It'll be off the Lazzeri card. 1-10. Hard hit ball to short. Knocked down by Burleson. He picks it up, throws low, scooped out of the dirt by Scott. 1 down. Lazzeri's out 6-3. So we already have 1 out mark. That's awesome. Yes, Jerry Grody passed away. Very sad. Very sad. A fine catcher. Played for the Mets and Dodgers. I don't know if he played for anybody else. He probably might have. I don't know. Jerry Grody. He just passed away. Here's Ben Pasquale. Pasquale has knocked in a run with a triple and has reached base on 2 fielders' choice. He scored after reaching base on the first fielder's choice. 1 out, no one on. Campbell to Pasquale, righty-righty matchup. Off the Pasquale card, right-handed pitcher, 2-5. A 2-5 is a double. So Ben Pasquale has tripled and now doubled with 1 out. So Pasquale is at second. Bob Beese's Royals, I think, at the end of his career. Okay. Pat Collins steps up. The pitch to Pat with 1 out, runner at second. That's a 2-6 to Pat Collins. Right-handed pitcher, 2-6. Ground ball to short. No advance by the runner at second. Burleson throws to first. And there are 2 away. That was a ground ball A. No runners forced. Runners hold. 2 down. Pasquale still at second. For Joe Dugan. Dugan has singled and scored, flown to left, and walked. Campbell peeks over his shoulder, now in at Fisk. Pitch homeward bound to Joe Dugan. It's off the Dugan card. It is a 2-8 right-handed pitcher. 2-8 single, and that's going to score the 7th run for the Yankees. Racing around third and onto the plate, sliding in safely, is Ben Pasquale. Another clutch 2-out hit for the Yankees. So Dugan is now 2 for 3. He has scored a run and now knocked in a run. Where the Red Sox squander opportunity after opportunity, the Yankees knock him in. 7-2 New York. So Campbell, if he gives up one more hit or walk, he is at point of weakness. Top of the order, Earl Combs. Campbell to Combs, off the Combs card. Right-handed pitcher, that's a 3-6. And a 3-6, oh boy, he's just hit point of weakness. That's a 12. And that's going to be a double. Another run scores. Second hit for Combs, he doubles. He'll have a run batted in. That's his second. So 2 hits, 2 runs batted in. Oh, no, Dugan's I'm sorry, he does not. It's second and third. Second and third. Can we waive him? 2-6. Ball hit to center. Koenig coming up. Dugan, 1 through 11. Freddie Lynn might. No, they're going to put the brakes on. So second and third, my faux pas. I never moved that back here on the single. He does not get the run batted in. They put the brakes on Dugan. Koenig coming to the plate. Point of weakness for Campbell. So anything with a dot on it, which shows strikeouts, become hits. We're going to try to get Campbell through this inning. The pitch to the switch hitting Koenig, batting lefty. That is, of course, it's going to be off the Campbell card, 5-6. And it's a clean strikeout. Woo! Thank God, no dot there. Side is retired. That's going to be it for Bill Soup Campbell. He does give up a run in the 7th. That's going to be the only run charged to Soup. The other runners that scored were inherited. So Campbell went 2 2/3. Gave up 1 run. We'll decide who comes in a moment. But the Yankees are now up 5. Herb Pennock, he's not pitched great, but he's pitched well enough, and he's been able to induce double play balls and pitch out of a second and third no-out jam with ground ball, ground ball, ground ball. And they were ground ball A's, the first 2. Bottom of the 7th. Things looking good for the 27 Yankees to go up 3-0. For the Red Sox, top of the order, Burleson, Yastrzemski, Evans. If anyone gets on, Jim Rice. Herb Pennock with a big smile on his face. Burleson is 1 for 3. Pennock to the rooster. From the right-hander's batter's box, Burleson with a 5-5 right-handed batter, 5-5. That's a walk. So Red Sox need base runners. Burleson's on with a walk. Some slight milling in the Yankee bullpen. We don't see who it is yet. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz 1 for 3. Yankees hoping to turn 2. Pennock to Yastrzemski. Lefty-lefty matchup. That is a 2-9. 2-9. That ball is gone. Yastrzemski sends it deep to right center. It is a 7-4 baseball game. So Carl Yastrzemski crushes it to right center. Pennock challenged him with a fastball, and Yaz jacks it out. Again, that was a 2-9. Oh, shoot. Hold on. My faux pas. Left-handed. A pitcher. It's still a hit. It most likely will be a single. So, no, I looked at the right here. That's my fault. All right, so it's going to be a hit for Yaz, and it's a single. So it's going to be first and third. We corrected ourselves. Oh, such a good home run call, too. So a single, 2 stars. Burleson reads it well, goes first to third. And what I did on the 2-9, I quickly looked, and obviously he's a left-handed pitcher. I should look here, a triple 1 through 2. Everything else is single, 2 stars. We rolled a 14. I, by accident, looked at the right-handed pitcher. That's okay. First and third, the Red Sox have been here before. They need to knock in some runs. Collins again goes out to the mound to give Pennock, a pep talk. Will Seymour looks like he's loosening in the Yankees bullpen. Evans digs in, prepared to do battle with Pennock. It is a 7-2 ball game. Red Sox have a shot here in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch to Dewey. Evans will go off his card. Left-handed pitcher. It is a 3-6. 3-6 is a walk. The bases are juiced. Yastrzemski to second. Second walk issued in this inning by Pennock. Decision time for the New York Yankees of 1927. Jim Ed Rice steps to the plate. If Rice goes yard, it is a 7-6 game. Will Seymour is ready. He was 19-7 with 13 saves in 1927. And these are the 20 gem set. The cards are slightly thicker, and I do like them much better. You can feel the difference between this and 77 set. That's going to be it for Herb Pennock. They're going to Will Seymour. Yankees are not fooling around. So Pennock, again, he pitched well enough to leave for the moment with a 5-run lead, but the Red Sox had opportunities that they could not cash in. No outs. Will Seymour in relief can pitch 5 innings. So Pennock went 6. Does not record an out in the 7th. So Moore will come in. Go 5 innings. 5th inning will be point of weakness check. His hold rating is a 0. He is a 1E7. Okay. So Herb Pennock's day is done. He goes over here with Don Ossie. All righty. Here's Will Seymour. No outs. They're going to play for 2. They'll give up the run for the 2 outs. They're up by 5. Up by 6, excuse me. Up by 5, excuse me. 7-2. Jim Ed Rice has singled in a run, then he's grounded to short twice. Will Seymour, right-handed hurler. Again, I'll give you his numbers. In 1927, 19-7, 2.28 ERA, 12 starts, 13 saves. Only gave up 3 homers. So for Rice to homer, the odds he needs to get off of his card. No place to put Jim Ed Rice. Bases full of Beantowners. Pitch homeward bound to Jim Ed. Will Seymour trying to make a tough pitch here with a 4-6 right-handed batter. 4-6 single to center. Yes. Rice singles to center. Burleson scores. It's 7-3. Yastrzemski is a 13. Combs is a +3. It's a 1 through 16. He's safe. He is safe. 2 runs score. We sent him this time, the runner. So Rice has knocked in 3 runs. Those runs are charged to Herb Pennock. So it's first and second. 2 runs in for the Red Sox, still no outs, and it's a 7-4 ball game. Boston's not dead yet. Rice comes through in the clutch, still no outs. Carlton Fisk steps to the plate. Moore to Fisk. Righty-righty matchup. It's going to go off the Moore card. That's a 5-4. A 5-4 ground ball to third. Third baseman is Dugan. He's a 2E29. That's a 5 on a 2. And that's a double play. Oh, that's third base. That's second base. 5 is a ground ball C. The only plays to first. So it's a 5 on a 2. You see ground ball C. Dugan charges. Throws to first. 1 out, second and third. So Dugan on the slow chopper from Fisk goes to Gehrig. That's 5-3. Runners advance. Evans to third. Rice to second. 1 down. 7-4. They're going to play for the out again. That will bring up Freddie Lynn. Lynn has singled, hit by a pitch, and doubled. So he's been on base 3 times. 2 via the hit. Moore to Lynn. It is a 2-5 off the Lynn card, right-handed pitcher. 2-5 ground ball A, back to the pitcher. No one scores. Good job on the one hard hop back to the mound by Will Seymour. Throws to Gehrig, and there are 2 away. It's ground ball A, no one advances. 2 outs. Oh, boy. Red Sox really need to get a few more runs across here. 7-4. George the Boomer Scott comes to the plate. Scott 0 for 3. Scott will be called back. Bernie Carbo grabs the stick. Scott not happy with it. Here comes Bernie Carbo. Carbo started the first 2 games, has a couple of hits, some walks. So Carbo will stay in to play left. Yastrzemski will go from left to first. So Scott is done. And Bernie Carbo comes in. So Carbo comes in. E Steeler. He's just like Scott. He's an Ed. EDD. And he'll stay in to play left field. And Carbo is a 1 through 11, just like Scott. So Yastrzemski will go to first. Yaz will go to first. And Carbo is in left. In left field, Carbo's a 3 -3 E16. Yastrzemski goes to first. Yaz is a 2E4. Yaz is a 2E4. Big moment here for the Red Sox. 2 outs, 7-4 game. Rice knocked in 2. Rice is at second. Evans at third. Carbo at the plate, the pinch hitter. We'll see more to Bernie Carbo. Can Bernie go boom? It is a 2-9 right-handed pitcher. 2-9 swing and a miss. Oh, he needed the 1 column. If he had a 1-9, it was gone. But it's a 2-9. Carbo strikes out. So we'll see more battles back after giving up the single that allowed 2 inherited runners to score. Ground out Fisk, ground out Lynn with no scores there, and then he strikes out the pinch hitter Carbo. The Red Sox do plate 2. It's now 7-4. We go to the top of the 8th. So all in all, Will Seymour does a pretty fine job. Pennock, 4 runs scored are charged to him. So Carbo, no homer heroics in that at bat. Yankees got out of it lightly, in my opinion. We go to the top of the 8th. For New York, it's going to be Ruth Garrigan Musial to face a new pitcher. And who will it be? Campbell's done. Campbell, as we said, he gave up 1 run in 2 2/3 innings. Not bad. Only 1 run, but he allowed inherited runners to score. The Red Sox. Do we go to Mikey Paxton, who had a good relief appearance in Game 2, kept the Red Sox in the game. I mean, they were never going to win it, but pitched quite well. Paxton can go 4 innings in relief. And they're going to go Mike Paxton. Stanley warming in the pen. So the Red Sox go to their 3rd pitcher, Mike Paxton, in the top of the 8th. Paxton is a +1 on the hold. He's a 4E0. All right, 7-4 baseball game. 7-4. It's going to be Ruth, Gehrig, and Musial. Ruth, 3 for 4. 3 singles and a strikeout. Paxton to the Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT from the left-hander's batter's box. That's a 1-4 to Babe Ruth, right-handed pitcher. 1-4. Fly ball deep to center. Moving back towards a triangle, making the catch is Freddie Lynn. Second time Ruth has been retired. We have 1 out in the top of the 8th. Iron Horse Lou Gehrig. Series of frustration at the plate continues. Today he's 0 for 4. 2 strikeouts, a double play, and he lined out to Helms at second, who made a fine defensive play. The pitch to the Iron Horse. From the left-hander's batter's box, Gehrig with a 6-4, so it's a left-handed batter off the Paxton card, 6-4, and a 6-4 ground ball to third. Butch Hobson is a 3E23. We want a high roll here. It's an 18. He's going to make the play. Hobson charges, quick release, throws low. Yastrzemski digs it out of the dirt. 2 away. Nice play by Butch Hobson. Gehrig still can't buy a hit. 2 down. 7-4. Top of the 8th. Paxton looking to whirl his magic one more time for the Beantowners. Musial. Paxton looking for a 1-2-3 inning. It's going to go off the Paxton card. Righty-righty matchup. 6-8. A 6-8 is a single to left. Musial pulls the fastball past the dive of Burleson into left field. 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri. Lazzeri has walked, singled, and scored, reached on a Hobson error and scored, and grounded to Burleson. They are not holding on Musial, even though he's an A stealer. Well, maybe they should. So Paxton's a +1, so that's a -2. 1 through 13. Musial's going with 2 outs, and he is safe. So Musial steals second. In scoring position for Lazzeri now. Paxton has to regroup, peeks over his shoulder. Deals to Lazzeri. It's going to go off the Lazzeri card, righty-righty matchup. That's a 3-9, right-handed pitcher. 3-9, 1 through 15, it's gone. 16, it is not gone. Making the catch in left is Bernie Carbo. So we rolled a 3-9 right there, right-handed pitcher. So it's a righty-righty matchup. 1 through 15, it's a homer. Lazzeri, we rolled a 16. That's a deep fly out to left. Carbo makes the catch right in front of the monster. That ball, the wind must have knocked it down. It just died. It sounded like it was gone off the bat of Lazzeri. The 2-out single and stolen base don't hurt. Paxton breathes a sigh of relief. The Red Sox still have a glimmer of hope. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The 27 Yankees 7. The 77 Red Sox 4. Will Seymour back up on the mound in relief of Herb Pennock. Pennock pitched okay. I can't say he pitched great. He had a lot of help from the infield with double play balls and poor clutch hitting by the Red Sox. Will Seymour will face Hobson, a pinch hitter for Helms, probably Denny Doyle, and then Burleson. Righty-righty matchup. Will Seymour is ready. He rocks and deals to Butch Hobson. It's going to go off the Hobson card, right-handed pitcher. That's a 1-4. A 1-4, a possible single. I always play the splits here. I don't know why. I just do it. So we need a 1, 2, or 3 for the single. I just like playing the split when there's a split. And that is a line shot to a leaping Koenig at short. 1 down. And I know that means something like the ballpark effect or something, but I like to play the split. Great play by Koenig. Robs a hit off the bat of Hobson. That would have been his 3rd hit. So 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th. Tommy Helms is called back. Does he have any homers on his right-handed card? Well, we're going to go with the lefty, Denny Doyle. Well, maybe go Rick Miller. No, 254 from Miller. 240. Slugging 333. On base 341, 308, 280. Rick Miller's going to pinch hit. Helms is done. Red Sox trying in desperation to win a game here. They're down 2-0. You don't want to go down 3-0 in a best-of-7 series of the 27 Yankees. So Rick Miller will pinch hit. Doyle will come into play second. So we're going to put the pinch hitter here. Rick Miller, pinch hit, 8th. Doyle to play second. So here's Rick Miller. We should get the Denny Doyle card out. All right, here's Denny Doyle. Let's put that over here. Red Sox using a lot of their bench. Trying to squeeze out a victory here. They're down by 3, 7-4. 1 out. As Hobson lined out to a leaping Koenig. Will Seymour now faces Rick Miller. The pitch to the left-handed pinch hitter, Rick Miller. It's going to be off the Will Seymour card. That is a 5-9. A 5-9 ground ball to first. Gehrig has it. That's a ground ball B. He'll flip to Moore covering the bag. 2 away. So that's 3-1. 2 down. So Miller doesn't do his JOB. Rick Burleson trying to keep the inning alive. Moore to the rooster, Rick Burleson. Burleson in his last 2 at-bats has walked and singled. Prior to that, he's grounded out and struck out. That is a 1-5 right-handed pitcher off the Burleson card. 1-5 is a walk. That is huge. Inning stays alive. Yastrzemski is now up. He went from left to first when Carbo pinch hit for Scott. Carbo would strike out with runners at second and third. If Yaz goes yard, it will be a 7-6 ball game. Will Seymour to Carl Yastrzemski. Oh, he did hit a home run. I foobarred that. Oh, no, that was off Pennock. He was a lefty. My faux pas. All right, now we need that 2-9. We don't get it. It's a 5-8. Pennock was a lefty. All right. So Will Seymour's card, 5-8, left-handed batter, 5-8. Ground ball to second and Lazzari. That's a 3. Lazzari is a 2. And he makes the play. Son of a gun. Lazari's a 2, and that's going to end the inning. Had he been a 3 or worse, it's a single. But Lazari makes the diving stop, pops up, throws to Gehrig. Side is retired. Yeah, Pennock was a lefty. Thus, no home run. I was wrong, and then correct, and then wrong again. So that's 4-3. We go to the top of the ninth. The 27 Yankees 7. The 77 Red Sox 4. Yankees 3 outs away from taking a 3-0 lead. Miller's out of the game. Doyle comes into play second. Doyle is a 13. Base runner. D stealer, B bunter, B hit and run. Yastrzemski made the last out. Okay, we got that all settled. Paxton to pitch the ninth. He'll face Ben Pasquale, Collins, and Dugan. Paxton to the right-hand batting Ben Pasquale. I'll go off the right-hand pitching card of Mike Paxton. That's a 4-3 right-handed batter. 4-3 is a fly ball to right. Evans makes the catch, 1 down. So 1 out in the top of the ninth. 7-4 Yankees. Here comes another right-handed stick. The catcher, Pat Collins. Paxton deals quickly to Collins. That is going to be off the Collins card, right-handed pitcher. That's a 2-10. A 2-10 is a hard hit ball to third. Hobson knocks it down, picks it up, fires low to Yastrzemski. Yaz scoops it out of the dirt, 2 away. So a fly out and a ground out. Number 9 batter, Joe Dugan steps to the plate. Dugan has 2 hits and 4 at-bats. He's also walked once and flown to left, so he's 2 for 3. He's knocked in a run, scored a run. Paxton has the sign from Fisk. Pitch homeward bound to Joe Dugan. That is a 5-7 off the Paxton card, right-handed batter. 5-7, ground ball to second. Denny Doyle. We forgot to put Doyle's numbers down here. So we will quickly look at the Denny Doyle card. And Denny Doyle is a 2E18. That's an 8. We go to the E18. That's a 7. 7 through 11, Doyle makes the play. Diving stop by Doyle on the outfield grass. Pops up, throw to first. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Yankees 3 outs away from a 3-0 lead and a possible sweep here in Fenway if they can win Game 4. Will Seymour trying to close the show for Herb Pennock and the 27 Yankees. Will Seymour will face Evans, Rice, and Fisk. 3-run lead. Red Sox need 3 to tie, 4 to win. Will Seymour and the Yankees need 3 outs to go up 3-0 in the best of 7. Will Seymour to the right-hand batting, Dwight Evans. It'll go off the Evans card. 2-5. A 2 and a 5 is going to be a hit off a right-handed pitcher. Either one better than a 50% chance for a double. It is a single. So Evans singles. Red Sox fans with their rally caps on. No outs. Evans at first. For Jim Rice, Rice has knocked in 2. He's 2 for 4. 2 singles, 2 ground outs. They're not holding Evans on. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice. It is a 6-7. 6, 7, swing and a miss. We'll see more as Rice was trying to go yard. 1 out, 1 on, 7-4, 27 Yankees. They're 2 outs away from a 3-0 lead in the best of 7. Here's Yastrzemski. Fisk, excuse me. The pitch to Pudge from Will Seymour. It's going to go off the Fisk card, right-handed pitchers. 3-8. A 3-8 is a walk. That is huge. Tying run will come to the plate now. Red Sox down 3, 7-4. Tying run is Freddie Lynn. Collins goes out to have a word with Will Seymour. They're going to stick with Will Seymour. Moore takes a deep breath. We have first and second, 1 out. Moore rocks and deals to Freddie Lynn. It is a 6-3. What will it be? We shall see. 6, as my head gets in the way. Hello. Left-handed batter, 6-3. Fly ball, left field, X. Let's make sure we see that correctly. Fly ball, left field, X on the 6-3. Musil, an excellent defender. He's a 1E17, so he has tremendous range. That is a 7. The E17's not that good, but a 7. Will Seymour racing in on the sinking line drive off the bat of Freddie Lynn, who goes opposite field. Makes the diving catch. It's a fly ball C. Runners hold. What a catch by Bob Musil. Again, he is a 1. Range, we rolled a 7, and as you see, a 7 was a fly ball C. I envision him making a sliding catch on the sinking liner. Runners hold, 2 outs. Bernie Carbo steps to the plate. Carbo pinch hit for Scott, who had grounded into 2 double plays and then grounded out to second. Carbo struck out against Will Seymour. Carbo, if he goes yard, we're tied. Carbo wants that 1 column. More to Carbo. It is a 1-7 for Bernie Carbo. Oh my God. It is a hard hit ball to second. He has the homer on the 6. It's a 1-7. This ball game is over. Carbo needed the 6 or the 9. We rolled the 7. A hard 1-hopper to Lazzeri. He knocks it down calmly, picks it up, throws to Gehrig. This baseball game is over again. So you have the 1. We got the 1 column. And I saw that 5 in this. I said, oh, could be. He needed the 6 for the homer or the 9 for the homer. And a very slight chance on the 10, the miracle 1 roll. And he rolls the 7. So, you get the 7 with a 6 and a 1, a 5 and a 2, and a 4 and a 3. And that's the ball game. The Red Sox strand the tying run at the plate, and Bernie Carbo, he grounds out. So the Yankees win 7-4. They take a 3-0 lead now. Paxton did not give up any runs. He pitched 2 innings. Another good job by Paxton out of the bullpen. Ossie was awful. Gave up 6 runs. Not all of them were earned. Campbell gave up 1 run. And he allowed inherited runners to score. Red Sox banged into 2 very bad double plays with Scott. We didn't send the runner when we had second and third, no outs. That was huge in the 6th. Ground ball A to second, no advancement, 1 out. Ground ball to A to third, no advancement, 2 outs. And then a ground ball to end the inning to the pitcher, 3 outs. That was big too. Pennock did not pitch great, but he pitched well enough. So Pennock gets the win. Will Seymour, the save. The loss goes to Don Ossie. The Yankees go up 3-0. That was a fun game. Who are we going to give player of the game to? Let's look. I think we're going to give it to Joe Dugan knocked in 2. Joe Dugan. I think we give it to Joe Dugan. Michael Terranova's joined us. Says, hi, Al. I'm a little late. I'll catch the replay now. Well, thank you very much, Mike Terranova. Please check out that channel and subscribe. He's doing a lot of Strat-o-matic card and dice. It's fun to listen to, as always, with all of our community content. The FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. Who do we give player of the game to? Pasquale had that big hit. He had a triple and a double and a sack. Oh, no, he didn't have. Collins had the sack. Collins knocked in 3. The sack fly and a single that knocked in 2. I'm going to give it to the players of the game. 7, 8, 9 for the Yankees. Pasquale, Collins, and Dugan. Those are the players of the game right here. Pasquale, Collins, and Dugan. 7, 8, 9 knocked in 4 out of the 7 runs. They're the players of the game. I mean, Ruth had 3 hits too, but I'm giving it to 7, 8, 9. Clinton Parks, the Admiral, has joined us. Hope all is well. He says, been here all the way. You are still my favorite homer when it comes to the Sox. Thank you. I have a 1-0 game going right now. The Forest Cities versus the Kenyan Gas. That sounds fictional. What is that? What is that, Clinton? Is that fictional? There's no pitcher's duel here tonight. All right, so first of all, I'd like to say, as always, thank you, FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. Greatly appreciate your time. It's made possible by you guys. It makes it fun to do this stuff. And we had a fun game. It was a fun game. Yankees are up 3-0, though. And in a couple of days, we'll play game 4. Oh, it's old. It's got to be old school with names like that. Clinton. All right, so thank you very much. It was a fun game. Yankees are now up 3-0. I guess we'll start 1900. Robert Bryant says the 1900. All right, so that's it. We went a little long with this stream. I enjoyed it, talking to the chat, doing moves. So we'd like to thank Robert Bryant. Prayers and thoughts go out to you as always, Robert. Continue to fight the good fight and good luck with your treatments. 1871, Clinton says. 1871 baseball for Clinton Parks. Thank you to Clinton Parks, Michael Terranova, Bob B, Cutter Historical, Frank Rosnick, Cleve Baseball Fan 879, our good friend RJL Network, Robert, Doug Hunt, Kirk Berglund's Baseball World, Sports Time Machine, our good friend Utah Mike, Jim L, Brian Hoxie, Michael Canastari. Please check out his wonderful channel. Another replay guy. Hooray. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer. And I think I got everybody. So the Yankees win 7-4. Not going to waste any more time. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed, please do so if you want. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. Subscribe, share, like them as well as me. Grow the community, grow the channels. Come back where everybody knows your name. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless. Thank you again so very much. Always glad to see everybody. Peace.